Good morning, everyone. Dave here from East Rosebud Fly and Tackle in Billings, Montana. Welcome. Today I want to do a comparison with a product that we've had for about a year from Hairline. These Insta Jig Tungsten heads versus your regular tungsten slotted beads. Now the Insta Jig comes in all of the sizes that the slotted does, with the exception of the 1/16. There are 11 different colors of this Insta Jig that includes black, gold, nickel, copper, the normal culprits. And it's supposed to turn any nymph hook into a jig hook. So I wanted to show you some comparisons here and let you decide if it really fulfills that function. Now the Insta Jig heads are a little more expensive than regular slotted tungsten. There's 10 versus 20 beads here. But in addition, most jig hooks are more expensive than nymph hooks. So here is a standard jig hook. This is just the TMC 403 BLJ, but it could be any jig hook. This is the head, the tungsten jig head. This is the same hook with a slotted bead. You can see that both of them go up very, very close to the eye. The difference with the jig head is you do not have a slot that you have to cover with something, and as I'll show you in a future video, this could be put anywhere on the hook. So this is a comparison with your typical jig hooks. Now let me show you what they look like side by side in an nymph hook. Okay, once again, that is the Insta Jig head. And here is the slotted bead. I didn't get the slotted bead quite up as far as I could to the eye, but I think you can see that there's more similarities than differences. So if you have a bunch of nymph hooks that you want to turn into a jig style hook, I think this is certainly a viable alternative. Plus you can get materials, there's less of the bead on the hook with the jig style head. So you can get more materials on it. It doesn't take up nearly as much room as the bead does. And again, you don't have that slot to contend with. All right, so just something to think about when you're tying your next jig hooks. Consider these Insta Jig Tungsten heads.